attention. The power of your mind. Your mind is so powerful. Just think about it. Everything you do in your life starts with a thought. That shows you how powerful your mind is. Every single thing we do in life, the root of what we do is our thoughts. Your mind is powerful. So as you are on this journey, make sure you are not only having self-control and discipline with your body, but also have self-control and discipline with your mind and the thoughts that you think. In the Bible, it says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. Think about that. As a man thinketh, so is he. Your thoughts become things. Listen, your thoughts become things. Not only do your thoughts become things, each thought that you have is a seed being planted. Every single thought that you have is a seed being planted. So if you want to grow, if you want a good tree to grow from the thoughts that you're having, you got to plant good seeds. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's powerful. Use your mind. Don't let your mind use you. Use your mind. Don't let your mind use you. On a semen retention journey, use your mind. Don't let your mind use you. Have self-control and discipline with your body. Hold your life force energy. Hold your seed. Retain your seed. And also have self-control and discipline with your mind, with your thoughts. But not just with your mind and with your thoughts, also with your words. So have self-control and discipline with your body, with your thoughts, and with your words. On semen retention, we are building self-control and discipline with our bodies, but also our minds, also our words, also our actions. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's what it said in the Bible. As a man thinketh, so is he. Shout out to everybody who commented in the chat. As a man thinketh, so is he. Start focusing on your thoughts. Take an hour or 2 hours and just say, for this next 2 hours, I'm only going to think on these 3 thoughts. And just focus your mind on thinking those 3 thoughts for that next 2 hours. That's a great way for you to train your mind to think the correct thoughts. Everything starts from your thoughts. Thoughts become things. Thoughts are seeds. And it's all about your most dominant thoughts. That's how your life is going to turn out. Whatever your most dominant thoughts are, your life is going to turn out in alignment with those dominant thoughts. So a great way to train yourself is to set aside 1 hour, 2 hours. Maybe you might have to start with like 30 minutes or like 10 minutes because you're not used to doing it. But once you start doing it, it will get easier and easier. Then you'll be able to go 24 hours and only focus on 3 thoughts for the whole 24 hours. And you just keep your mind focused on those 3 thoughts. This is powerful. Your mind is powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. Thoughts are things. Thoughts become things. Thoughts are seeds. Thoughts create your life. Read the book, As a Man Thinketh. There's a book out there. It's free on YouTube. As a Man Thinketh. And the person that wrote that book, James Allen, As a Man Thinketh, he got that from God. God said that in the Bible. There's a verse in the Bible that says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This is a gem. This is a gold gem right here. Start applying this to your life. You're going to see the effects of it immediately. Do 10 minutes, do 20 minutes, 30, and just keep building your way up. And only think 3 thoughts throughout that whole time period. Time yourself. Your mind is going to wander. That's natural. Your mind is going to wander. But you just reel your mind back into that thought. When different thoughts that are not the main thoughts that you chose to think about pop into your mind, ignore them, and then reel yourself back in to focus on the thoughts that you wanted to be thinking about. Your mind is powerful as a man on semen retention. Even without being on semen retention, and our minds, period, are powerful as humans. That's how we were born. That's how we were created. But I'm saying on the semen retention journey, we have self-control and discipline over our bodies, our thoughts, our words, and our actions, and that's going to change our circumstances. Think about the word circumstances. The circle around where you're standing. Listen, circumstances. Circle, stances, standing. Circumstances is the circle around where you're standing, and your thoughts create your circumstances. So if your thoughts create your circumstances, that means your thoughts create the circle that surrounds you, your experiences, where you're standing. It starts with your thoughts. All gas, no brakes. Man of self-control and discipline, are you listening? We are all winners. We are all kings. We are all going to accomplish all of our goals. We staying locked in. We staying focused. We holding our seat, our life force energy. We're going to keep growing mentally, physically, and spiritually. Peace and blessings to everybody who watched this in abundance.